Everyone, welcome back. So today I have a November collective haul for you, and honestly I don't think I realized how many plants I bought in November until I had to put them all here to try to film this video. I don't think I remember the order in which I got all these plants, so instead I'm going to group them by where I got them. I have a lot of unboxing videos on my IGTV of me opening some of these plants, so I'm not going to dwell too long on each plant. Also, the sun is rapidly setting right now, even though it's like 3 p.m. So I'm going to try to quickly run through all of these before we lose all good natural lighting. So I think first we should go over my Hertz order. It's definitely the first order I got in November. So happy to report that these two are currently doing very well in my care. So this is a neon pothos, definitely recovered well after I repotted it. So as this heartleaf philodendron, they are both pushing out new growth consistently. Can't wait for these to get bigger and start to trail. I think a lot of the damaged leaves you still see are from the damage from shipping, so I'm gonna snip those off after this gets to grow a little bit more. And then from Hertz I also got this prayer plant. If you remember from my unboxing video, this plant was 99 cents, which was crazy, and it surprisingly has done very well in my care, even though there was about a week and a half period where I didn't have a humidifier. And these are plants that are known to really need high humidity, and the humidity in my house was around low 30s, and it still did really well. Since being in my care, I have two new leaves. I have this one and this one. I think after this, I am way more confident in my ability to take care of plants, and I think the next time I see a Calathea White Fusion, which was the dream plant that I wanted and why I got this one as kind of like a tester plant, I think I'm going to get it. So thank you, prayer plant. I really love this plant. Love seeing it close up every night. The two plants from Hertz that I'm kind of concerned about are these golden pothos and this variegated Hindu rope. The golden pothos is surprising because it's a golden pothos. It's like the #1 staple plant that everyone has in their house. But I feel like it just didn't really recover from being shipped. There is one new growth trying to push out right now, but both of the other ones have had like maybe up to like 4 or 5 new leaves since they've been here. This is the first new growth that this one's trying to push out, and it still just looks kind of like not that happy. I don't know. I think it's a pothos, so I'm sure eventually I'll recover, but if you have any tips, let me know. And then the last plant is what I'm very upset about. This is my variegated Hindu rope, or Hoya carnosa compacta. This was the reason I put in a Hertz order. It definitely has grown since it's been here. Not a lot, obviously. They're very slow growers, but I do think it has grown. But the problem is that there are 2 leaves right now that are very yellow. This one and this one. I don't think it's an overwatering issue because I really let these dry out and then I don't water them until I see that the leaves are wrinkled. I also have it in a clear container so I can see when the soil is dry, but I don't know what else I'm doing wrong. It's near humidity. I don't know. So this plant is a plant that I have a very hard time pronouncing, so I kept the tag. It's a Colonia Gloriosa. I hope I said that right, but also known as a goldfish plant. But it is not the goldfish plant that you see a lot in like Lowe's and Home Depot. That's a different plant, and I think a completely different species. But the flowers on this plant also look like goldfishes. This one is fuzzy, and when it gets a lot of light, the leaves turn kind of almost like a purple shade. I don't know if you can see, but in the right light, it kind of looks purpley. And then they'll get more purple the more light they get. So this has definitely grown since it's been in my house. Oh, I didn't tell you where I got this from. I got this from a local nursery called Floriculture here in Sacramento. They're really known for having a lot of really rare orchids and rare Hoyas. I don't really know much about orchids or Hoyas, but I did go. Their selection is crazy. It's just like packed to the brim with rare plants, but that kind of makes me nervous because I don't know a lot about Hoyas or orchids, so I don't know if I want to spend, a lot of money on rare plants until I feel like I've nailed down the care for those species. The owner of Floriculture is amazing, is so knowledgeable, and he, obviously when I bought this plant, he gave me care tips. But yeah, I think it's doing well. It has a lot of high humidity right next to it, and then I also spritz it quite often. So yeah, but obviously no flowers yet because we're getting into winter. Probably won't flower till spring if I'm so lucky that it will flower at all. And then the next plant, this is a Burlestail. I got this from a local nursery called The Secret Garden here in Sacramento. I have a vlog, actually, it should already be up, of when I picked up this plant. So if you want to see that, I'll link in the description and I'll put in a title card somewhere on this screen. It's a succulent, so they don't grow very fast. I don't know if it's grown at all since I've had it, but it's cute. I feel like for succulents, I actually prefer them to be kind of smaller because I have a lot of houseplants that I want to be big. So those I'm fine with being small. Okay, now we're going to move on to my favorite nursery here in Sacramento. It's my favorite nursery because one, it has a huge houseplant selection, and two, they really know like kind of what's trendy, what's cool, and they are very well stocked on those really cool plants. And three, it's so close to my house that I can definitely just pop by for a quick look, which has resulted in probably, I would say, 80% of my collection being from this nursery. The nursery is called Green Acres. I have a nursery tour either already up, or if it's not already up, then it's coming up this week, where I show you, well, I'll walk around the nursery and kind of show you what they currently have. Okay, I'm gonna do this rapid fire because I have so many. So I think the first one we should talk about is this huge plant right here. So this is a rickrack cactus, I believe. Different from a fishbone cactus. I'm pretty sure this one's a rickrack, but look how long it is. Look at this. I think it's so cool because it's so weird. Let's see what else we have. Let's do all the succulent-y type thing first. This is a Crastula chain watch. This lives downstairs, very far away from me because I'm an overwaterer, so all succulents need to be kept at a distance from me so I don't kill them all by overwatering. And then this is a string of dolphins, and it's currently blooming. Oh, I love this plant. They really do look like dolphins. It's trailing so beautifully. The first day I got this plant, I dropped it and one of the trails, like fell off, and then I propagated it in some soil and it's already rooting and doing really well. So I feel like these are actually very easy to take care of. Considering it's like a string of things, which I feel a lot of people have trouble with. And then talking about string of things, this is my variegated string of hearts. When I saw this in the nursery, I could not believe my eyes. It has grown a lot since it's been here. Pretty much this entire string is new. obviously you see new growth points here. This whole thing is new. Basically when I got it, nothing was trailing yet. So anything that looks like it's trailing is new from when it's been here. And it's only been here in my house for maybe 3 weeks. So I think it's doing really well. Okay, now let's move on to, let's do all of the philodendrons. So Philodendron Brazil, this is a staple. I really wanted the Philodendron Rio, which you'll see I eventually got, but I thought that it would look cool if I put my Brazil and my Rio next to each other. I don't know. I really like this plant. I think it's a staple. I think everyone should get it. I love it. And then these two. Ooh, when I saw them, I lunged for these plants. This is a Philodendron micans. Oh, I actually got this plant in that nursery tour video that I showed you, or that I already talked about, that will probably be up this week. Love it. I got this very recently, like less than a week ago. So I don't know how well it's going to do in my house yet, but hopefully it does really well because I really like it. It's very velvety. And then this is not a philodendron, a Scinctaptus pictus. I think this is the normal kind. It's definitely grown since it's been here. I love the baby new leaves. They are coming out very silver. Look how silver this one is. It's great. I love it. I think I'm going to repot it soon though, because I don't love this container. I don't know. I feel like it's potted, I feel like too low down from the lip of the container. So I feel like the plants are kind of like struggling to get out. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait till spring to repot it. We'll see. And then I have this Hoya Crimson Princess. This was on sale for like $8. I love it so much. I already have the Crimson Queen. And then so when I saw this Crimson Princess, I thought we should make it a pair. And then also from my that nursery tour video I talked about, I picked up these two. This is a Stromanthe Trio Start and a polka dot plant. Not much to say about these. They've literally only been in my house for like days. So we'll see if I can keep them alive. TBD on that. Okay. I think the last group of plants that we have to talk about is plants that I bought from Facebook buy sell trade groups. The majority of these plants I have in either IGTV videos or previous vlogs, so I'm going through them very quickly. So, update on this Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I think it's finally growing right here. I think that's going to be a new stem. It came super damaged from shipping. I trimmed off all the brown bits recently. And then I talked about it on my Instagram stories, but this leaf was kind of halfway snapped off during shipping. And so, while all the other ones, after I cut off the brown bits, they have not browned anymore and, you know, been doing fine. I feel like this one is still slightly browning. I wrapped it in some sphagnum and saran wrap where the break was to hopefully kind of help it stay until I can at least get a new growth point. Okay. And then after I got that plant, I got this Philodendron Birkin. I have a vlog when I picked this up on my channel. I'll link it. But since I've gotten it, this new leaf has unfurled. It is the prettiest leaf I have ever seen. This is still definitely one of my favorite plants in my collection. I'm so happy with it. I think it's doing well. I did repot it since I got it into a clear container just so I can keep a better eye on it. But I think the care for this has been pretty straightforward. Like any other philodendron, pretty much wait till the soil dries out before you water it. It likes more humidity, but I think it's kind of a non-fussy plant considering it's a rare philodendron. I don't know. And then the two latest plants I got, I also have unboxing videos of on my IGTV. This is a jewel orchid, a Lucidia discolor. If you watch that unboxing video on my IGTV, you can see that I didn't realize it then, but this leaf is like sort of bent right here. So I messengered the seller, like, just to let you know, this leaf is bent right here. What do you think I should do with it? She said to leave it, so I'm gonna leave it for now. If there ever was a day where it didn't look like it was doing really well, I think I would just snip it off and try to propagate. But right now, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I did repot it into this 4-inch container, but this plant is so much taller than I thought it was gonna be that I might actually repot it again soon if I can find a different container, because I think too much stem is exposed. I think the soil level should at least go up to here. But we'll see about that. I think it's doing okay for now. And then from the same seller, I got this Philodendron Rio. I love it. The leaves are huge. It is so much bigger than my Philodendron Brazil. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, still not a lot to say about this plant because I just got it, but I think because I've had the Brazil and it's doing well in my care, that the Philodendron Rio, the care should be very similar. So yeah, I'll update you if there is ever anything to update you on about this plant at some other time. Okay, so the sun is definitely setting. I don't even know what the lighting looks like anymore, so I hope you could see the plants. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.